Tunisia have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Memphis, is a very interesting player, Peter. Like so many for whom a big move may have come too soon. He could easily have fallen off the scene, but his resurrection has been quite remarkable, actually. And he's averaged roughly a goal or assist per game in the last few years. That's outstanding.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Played towards the other side. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ake. Quinton Timber. Frimpong. Msakni. Sakiri. That's been drilled forward. Calmly anticipates. Marlen. Now who's going to be first to this? Marlen. Time to deliver. And it's Timber. Reinders. And here's Depay.
Memphis Depay really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There are a few waiting for it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Reinders. Xavi Simons. Reinders. And he goes cross-field. Marlen. Timber. Reinders. Xavi Simons, and it's lofted through here. Van der Ven. Oh, Son tackle that. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And that is out of play. Lovely bit of skill. Marlen's cross. Overhits and out of play. Msakni. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. That'll be a throw-in. Reinders. Xavi Simons. Van der Ven. And it's played forward. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Msakni. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Van der Ven. Ake. Quinton Timber. Marlen. Frimpong. And it's Simons. Van der Ven. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Sakiri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Frimpong does really well to win the ball there. It's a good run down the right. Oh, Red, nice interception. Sakiri. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Simons. It's a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Msakni, strong running down that left flank. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Msakni looking for a runner. Clearly not happy with that. Gakpo. Xavi Simons spread out to the left. Van der Ven. Reinders. And here's Xavi Simons. Moved on forwards. Gakpo. And here's Xavi Simons. Gakpo with the cross. And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Aim forwards. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Timber. And here's Marlen. Now the delivery. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And this is a chance for Tunisia to counter-attack. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Skiri. Xavi Simons. Marlen. And it's Frimpong. It's a pretty loose pass. It's gone for a throw-in. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Sakiri, gently done. That is lovely. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lovely feet. Msak, big chance! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Quinton Timber. Ake forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred.
Marlon really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gakpo. Reinders. Gakpo. Nice control. And here's the puck. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And the keeper has it. Msakni. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Great chance! They've scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Reinders chooses to go cross-field. That's a nicely weighted pass. Lovely, now then. Frimpong showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Moved on forwards. Xavi Simons. Marlen. Tunisia find themselves a goal up here. It's a lead to cherish. Now it's Marlen. Quinton Timber. And the shot! Great reaction. Gakpo. That's good play. Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. That'll be a corner. Tries to get it clear. Xavi Simons opts to... Chance! Just off target.
Ake usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And it's played forward. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Aim forwards. And it's Memphis Depay. Gakpo. Reinders. That's very neat. And here's Xavi Simons. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Marlen. Quinton Timber. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a throw-in. Sakiri. Marlen. Memphis Depay. Simons. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Timber. He's got to be in here! And here's Depay. Reinders. Sakni. And it's played forward. And back to the keeper they go. Gakpo. The Netherlands can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Quinton Timber. Out to the left it goes. Oh, this looks sharp. Gakpo. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Simons. And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Xavi Simons, over to the left. Gakpo. Now it's Reinders. And now the breakaway. Thinks one through. It's come to nothing. Ake forwards and with intent. Marlen. Can he latch on to this? Marlen. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. Knocks it out wide. Oh, nice touch. And a chance! Gakpo. Van de Ven. And it's Memphis Depay. Simons. Now it's Simons. Now that's a fine challenge. Sakiri. Quality ball. Sakni. And he's lost his... He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Marlen. Frimpong. Gakpo. Reinders. Sakiri, some resolute defending there. And he's picked out the run.
Timber?
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Van der Ven. Gakpo. Simons. Gakpo could try cutting inside here. Tries to get it clear. Here comes another cross. Out of play for a throw. Can he finish? Out to the right. So who's he picking out? Now it's Simons. A header! And he's heaved it away. Frimpong. Marlen. Now it's Simons. And here's Marlen. And here's Marlen. Oh, that's nice. Defending of the desperate variety. Msakni shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Ake. Reinders. Gakpo. He is just caressing the ball. Gakpo. The cross. That has been knocked clear, and the counter is on. He's through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lobbed in behind. Gakpo looking to get on the end of this. Sakiri forwards and with intent. Van der Ven with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's been played for a chance for a shot! Umsatni. Played out wide. Out towards the flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Memphis Depay. And it's Timber. Gakpo. Now it's Memphis Depay. Out of play for a goal kick. Tunisia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. Memphis Depay.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And it's played forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ambitious ball here. Verbruggen claims it, and the danger passes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Simons. Ake gets across to intercept that. Xavi Simons has given away a free kick. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Memphis Depay. Van der Ven. And here's Marlon. Marlon was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Up towards the front line. Xavi Simons. Van der Ven. Gakpo. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that is going out for a goal kick. Sakiri is onto it in a flash. Excellent challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Can he spark a counter here? Tunisia have reclaimed it. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nice physical challenge. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Skiri. Reinders. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Xavi Simons. Timber played out to the left flank. Gakpo. Van der Ven. Gets it away. Gakpo, gently done. Played into space out wide. Sakiri. Driven forward. That has been cut short. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Gakpo goes on a charge down the left. Deftly away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Tunisia have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Tunisia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Van Dijk. Gakpo. He's making a real surge on the left. Reinders. Quinton Timber.
Marlon really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sakiri. Sakiri shifted upfield. Succumbs to the pressure. Marlon. Memphis Depay. Marlon. Simons! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sakiri, aim forwards. Frimpong. Quinton Timber. Reinders. Van der Ven. Gakpo. Gakpo goes on a run down the left wing. Gakpo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Gakpo. Can he deliver? Gakpo. Right, header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Tunisia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
That's really well manoeuvred. He has found a way through. Plays it out wide. Umsatni. Here it is, crossed in. That is a brilliant interception. Quinton Timber. Marlon. Reinders. Gakpo. Memphis Depay. Van der Ven. And here's Xavi Simons. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Simons. And that has been clubbed away. Reinders. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Sakiri. He'll try to keep this alive. Van Dijk. Sakni. Sakiri. Xavi Simons. Quinton Timber. Marlon. Frimpong. Van Dijk. Msakni. He is through here. He's in, surely. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The Netherlands going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Cuts out the pass. Memphis Depay is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the pass is intercepted. Quinton Timber, nice looking ball.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Reinders. Quinton Timber. Frimpong. And it's Frimpong. Frimpong, that's a delicate pass. Tunisia are still that goal to the good. And it's played forward. Quinton Timber. Reinders spread out to the left. That's tidy. Reinders. Xavi Simons. Frimpong. Great position here. Marlon. Looking for a decent ball in. Timber. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Quinton Timber. Frimpong. Xavi Simons. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed.
Msakni! It's a loose ball. Can he stop it going out? Xavi Simons. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. Showing good feet. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a cute ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Xavi Simons. Very nicely done. Van der Ven. Now it's Simons. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Goal, the Netherlands! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The Netherlands get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Reinders attempts a clearance. He's in plenty of space here. Gakpo. Gakpo. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Memphis Depay. And it's Simons. Can he latch on to this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a corner kick. Tunisia have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. And it's been taken short. And here's Ake. And here's Depay. Chooses to go back. Marlon. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And he thumps it clear. Gakpo. And here's Depay. And that's been won straight back. Oh, they can break here. And he's picked out the run.
Tunisia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Reinders. That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. Sakiri, gently done. Calmly anticipates. Gakpo. Xavi Simons. Moved on forwards. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gakpo played back in. What a throw in. Now it's Simons. And here's Depay. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gakpo. Reinders. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Depay. Over to the left. Gakpo with the cross. And that has been cleared. Wins the duel this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hannibal. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's there to get it away. Oh, such a clever touch. That's a good big chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Frimpong. Now it's Simons. And it's Simons. And here's Depay. He's in here. Can he finish? Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Sakiri. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay played out towards the right wing. Sakiri.
The Netherlands are more than happy to defend deep now. They've decided that it's not worth taking any more risks.
The Netherlands, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Reinders. Gakpo. Van der Ven. And he cuts out the supply. The less said about that pass, the better. So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. Coming on the
Xavi
field
Simons.
is number 9.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cross goes in there. Frimpong attempts a clearance. Oh, good spread. A chance to play it in. And the keeper has it. Marlen. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Memphis Depay. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gets into some space. Hit into the middle. Here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. Skiri. And they've got rid. Crossed in again. Danger averted for now. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Now it's Simons. That's a good run down the left. Gakpo. And here's Xavi Simons. Van de Ven. Reinders. Xavi Simons picked a mighty effort! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
The Netherlands, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hannibal. Nice control. Hannibal. Great chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Does really well to win the ball there. Hannibal. Sakiri. Quinton Timber. Reinders. And it's Simons. Msakni. Simons, and here's Depay. Memphis Depay tries to dink it through. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Ake. And here's Marlon. Lovely bit of skill. Really well cleared. And they can counter here. Searching passes played there. Cleared without complication. Msakni proves too strong. Frimpong gets it clear. Msakni. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van de Ven. Van de Ven. Reinders. And he won't reach that. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Ake getting this one clear. Played into space. Bit too much weight on the pass. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Quinton Timber. Reinders. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Ball is over the line. In with the challenge. Tunisia have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Has crossed into... Oh, smashing header! Frimpong gets good distance on it. Shaqiri. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Gakpo. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Now it's Simons. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay, a probing pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Ake gets over and intercepts. Van Dijk. Quinton Timber. Reinders. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Msakni. Can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries a measured ball. Gakpo looking understandably energised after his goal. Van de Ven. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo. Time to deliver. Flink shapes to shoot! He can get that clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Msakni. Lovely feet. Shaqiri. Msakni. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Tries to get it clear. Tunisia have got it back and they'll have another go. Hannibal. Shaqiri. Quinton Timber. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Now it's Simons. Oh, a delicate chip through. Van Dijk can get it clear. Shaqiri. Played into the middle. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Frimpong. Now it's Simons. Now it's Marlon. Marlon is having a shot! And the ball's come loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Hannibal. Out to the left it goes. Can he deliver? And the shot! No, he's missed it. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Now it's Gakpo. Reinders. Ake. The ball goes in. And back out it comes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Tunisia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with.